And hello everybody, it's MallowCat again, and I have a game that I picked up on the Steam summer sale, and it's called Orwell, which should really be fairly self-explanatory. I'm just opening this up for the first time, as you can tell. Now, I have one other announcement to make, and that is that I have ordered a new microphone. So hopefully we'll have some better vocal quality coming out soon. Because I've had some issues with my headset, as everybody probably knows. And again, I mean my headset, not my friend headset. That joke's getting old. I'm just gonna stop now. So here we go. We have Orwell. Enter your name. MallowCat. Oh, I have to choose a profile picture. Oh, good question. I'm gonna go with... she's a little too blonde. No. I think I'll go with that one. Entering your email address will allow us to inform you about updates on your case. The addresses entered will be handled with care and not used for any other purpose. Alright then. Headset dot marshmallow at gmail.com. I am aware, if there's any background noise, it's because I've got a fan going. It's been unearthly hot in here today. I just realized I didn't check to see if my fan was causing any noise in my microphone. I am aware that my actions may severely impact the lives of the citizens of the nation. I will work thoroughly and judge objectively in the best of my belief. While working, I will adhere to the laws and jurisdiction of the nation. Oh. Well, that's fairly simple terms. I get the feeling that that's going to be a catch-22, though. Thank you for ensuring the safety of the nation's people. Your registration is now complete. I feel like this is going to go poorly. Freedom Plaza. I feel like that's probably an oxymoron. Just given what I know of Orwell's fiction. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? The that escalated quickly. Episode 1, The Clocks Were Striking 13. I will be your advisor on Orwell. Together we will form both the first and the last line of defense against terrorism. Okay. For this test phase, you are one of the first people to try out the Orwell system under real circumstances, selected from thousands of applicants from across the globe. Normally, congratulations would be in order, but as you can see from that footage, there has been an incident. So let's get started. I've activated the reader tool for you. Awesome! Its purpose is storing bookmarks to online websites and documents for easy access, and to highlight when there is new information to be investigated. Because investigating is the first part of launching this investigation. Yes. Alright, the National Beholder will bring you up to speed. Bomb obliterates Freedom Memorial and kills 3. Okay. At approximately 7:50 p.m. on Wednesday evening, an explosive device detonated at the Freedom Plaza in Bonton. Not related to Boston at all. And turn on a light in here. It's getting dark. Alright. According to official police reports, 3 people were killed and at least 5 bystanders were severely wounded. The Freedom Memorial was nearly completely destroyed. Police forces closed off the area immediately. Experts believe the attack was an act of terror, with police confirming that the explosive device was homemade and triggered from a short distance away using a cell phone signal. Police reports also confirm that several hours earlier, an anonymous letter containing the first 3 stanzas of the German folk song, "The Thoughts Are Free," had reached local authorities. Prime Minister Blaine immediately issued a public press statement, firmly condemning the assault, and put the nation on high alert until the perpetrators have been brought to justice. Okay. The profiler holds all known information on those we investigate. The file you have opened is for our main suspect. The blue-haired woman that the CCTV footage shows before the assault is no stranger to the police. Take a look at the arrest record. Okay. Excuse me. Background. Personality, activities, aliases, accounts, contacts. I would like to take a look at the arrest record. I would love to look at the arrest record, actually. But I cannot. I would love to look at the arrest record. Hold on. There it is. The highlighted elements in the record are pieces of data that are able to be extracted. We call these elements data chunks. Hovering over data chunks will reveal their relevance to the case and any connections or information it may influence. Drag and drop data chunks from the police database into a profile to upload them to our servers. Okay. Very good. Pictures and names are crucial information for Orwell to identify a person. Information in documents can only become a data chunk when it can be clearly assigned to a target person. Add the reason for Miss Watergate's prior arrest that has just been unlocked. We will need this info to progress. Okay. Good. With the data you extracted from the police record, a new document can now be accessed. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you believe in coincidence? I do not. Find data revealing where she attacked the police officer, and you will see what I mean. Alright. Suspect was arrested on site after Officer Franklin had been struck by an unknown object and become unresponsive. The protesters at the origin of the assault were forcibly moved, where the suspect was found kneeling and weeping on the ground. When asked to lay on the ground with her hands behind her back, the suspect cooperated immediately. The exact same location as the assault. Then she turns up right there before the explosion. Surely not a coincidence. As you know, Miss Watergate is still running around freely. We should find out why. We should also gather more background information on her. I want to know who we're really dealing with. She is an artist by profession. You have extracted all the info I already knew about Miss Watergate. Starting now, I'm going into this case blind. The Orwell Ethical Codex dictates that investigators, like yourself, are the only ones allowed to access the documents of target persons. Advisors like me only get to see the data provided by the investigators. We will then draw conclusions and request action. Your primary job is to provide information you deem important. Never give away incorrect or misleading data. You may hit disable on a data chunk you do not want to pass on to Orwell. However, some data chunks might be necessary to progress on the case. Hi, I'm Cassie, a colorful inhabitant of Wonderland right behind the rainbow. Glad you found me. Finally found the courage to quit my dull day job, focus on my art career, and put my stuff on portfolio. Below you will find a hand-picked selection of my latest works. You can browse through them by clicking the arrows on the left and right of the pictures below. See something you like? Why, of course you do, because it's freaking awesome, isn't it? Leave a message on my UTEL account, the Cassie92, and tell me which piece you'd like. I'm gonna make a fine art print and ship it right away to your doorstep. Best thing? Free of charge. Now go off and have fun. When you extract one of the data chunks containing the conflict, the others will become invalid immediately. I'd highly recommend that you clarify the context of the conflict before you can proceed, though this is your decision. Once the information has been parsed, there is no way to reverse your choice. The case that has been at the center of media attention for the last month has finally come to an end. Cassandra W. was acquitted of the alleged assault against a police officer before the trial took place, with the case being closed due to lack of evidence yesterday. However, the case might reopen should new evidence be discovered. The suspect's lawyer, Joseph Langley, pictured above, welcomed this outcome. At no point has there ever been any valid evidence that my client was guilty. At no point at all. The revered defense attorney commented during a post-trial press gathering. The defense successfully brought video evidence depicting the incident in question, which evidently turned the tide of the proceedings. Meanwhile, the relatives of the victim expressed their disappointment on hearing the result of the lawsuit. They openly voiced their concerns that the wealthy family of the accused might have influenced the outcome in her favor. The victim, a father of 2 young sons, was rushed into hospital after the incident in mid-July, where he is still in an induced coma, unresponsive to treatment. Well, if the case was closed to a lack of evidence, I think this is just hearsay, really. All we really need to know is that the case was closed for lack of evidence. Excuse me. Interesting. The National Beholder just published a new article. You may want to take a look and see if there's any new information available. Crime rate continues to drop. Let's see. On Thursday morning, the Ministry of... Okay, take a look at that later. I live in the Pacific Northwest. Art, music, and activism is something that everybody does. Let's see. Wow. Trouble in paradise here between her and her best friend. In a relationship with her lawyer. And it's a conflict of interest. It's always good to record every alias. Good luck recording all of my aliases. An activist group. I probably shouldn't have done that. Now this could be promising. Yeah, it looks like it could be coincidence. You're a smart one, aren't you? Trouble in paradise. It looks like. I shouldn't have done that. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Conflicting with an unknown data chunk. Damn it. Interesting. Cassie, I just wanted to know your post on timelines about this assault. You really shouldn't write something about it. Really, Jules? You're not going to preach to me about this stupid post, are you? No, I just wanted to know what's wrong, Cassie. It's nothing, just between the two of us. I just had to let off steam, you know? It's because of what happened, isn't it? Yeah, and lots of other shit today. This bombing stirred up all of this crap again. You know. What I did. What happened there wasn't your fault. Cassie, you hurt that officer to save me, and you succeeded. You mustn't forget about that. That was so brave. How can it not have been my fault? Juliet, I smashed the freaking skull of the father of 2 children because I lost it. I'm very concerned right now. If we don't get clear evidence she was involved in the assault, she will not stay there for long. We don't have enough against her to charge and hold her. I just received confirmation she is now in custody. Very good work indeed. I'm curious about this thought group, though. Whether they... Oh God. Take a look at the news. Second explosion. At a university, apparently. Simple test case. You're backing up the wrong tree. I don't think it was her. Does anybody else think it was her? I don't think it was her. Well, looks like that's the first part of Orwell. This is definitely going to be a series. This was fun. So... yeah. That's the thing. That's all I've got for you so far. Take a break for a little bit. But, yeah, that was interesting. That was definitely interesting. Oh, wow, I wish you could see the look on my face right now. But yeah. So, that was Orwell. And I will see all of you kids in the next video. See you later. Bye-bye.